ultimately the world isn't straightforward anymore, is it? And people's situations change, everything is looked at differently to probably as it was once looked at. And although we're probably known as a specialist lender, it's probably more, you should just be looking for a resolution for your client rather than looking for a specialist lender to provide you with a specialist service. You should just be looking at the right lenders and giving them the right resolution.
I think if you go back sort of, specialist lending was historically maybe seen as, adverse credit type customers. But actually now what specialist lending is, it's a lot more diverse. So somebody could be a specialist customer because of their employment and how their income's paid, or they could be specialists because they're self-employed with fluctuating incomes over a couple of years, or they're recently self-employed. So actually what a specialist customer is has probably changed. It is now probably a wider demographic of people.
When you go into your accounts, how do you find that they use specialist lenders more now than probably what they did a few years ago? Do you think that's changed? Why do you think that's changed?
Yes, I think it has changed because people's individuals' circumstances have changed. They've become a lot more complex. Again, we've discussed about incomes, people having multiple incomes, different streams of incomes, whether it's 100% bonus, it's paid you regular commission, etc. And also with the cost of living, there's a lot of individuals now having credit blips as well. Individuals are struggling with mortgages.
Yeah, and the world's changed. Exactly. People have more credit. Everything is on credit these days. There is going to be more adverse about because that is just how it.
Well, it's customers' needs, isn't it? What a customer might have needed or wanted 5 years ago. There's been an awful lot that's happened in the last 5 years. You've got a pandemic, you've got the mini budget, you've got a cost of living crisis, you've got a war in Europe that's still ongoing. All of these things have an impact on mortgage customers in this country, and therefore mortgage brokers to help these customers. So the solutions for those needs are more and more wide-ranging because it isn't just this is a specialist customer. There's more customers that need a specialist solution.
Everyone wants the same goal. Everyone wants to own their own home, don't they? But absolutely, you just need to figure out a better way to get them there because the world is changing.
Yeah.
We've got a range of products out there, especially with the new residential restructure now.
By simplifying the range as well recently, it means that it's a lot clearer for mortgage brokers when they're talking to their customers and they've got TML in their mindset as a solution. It's a lot clearer for those brokers to know, okay, this customer, TML can first of all help with them, but also they can help them with this product. By making it clearer and more simple, it means it's easy to understand, but actually as well, it means we can help more customers as well. More customers fit into certain categories. And ultimately, it's all about options again, isn't it? We're giving more options for brokers, more options for customers. And that's only a positive.
I think all brokers are there to do the best job that they can.
We'll take a view on a case, manual underwriting. Not everything is the same, so.
I think it's as we've kind of touched on, I know we keep going back to the same that it's an option, but for example, CIS contractors is probably a good example. So most lenders out there will want 12 months CIS contracting. Mm-hmm. We only need 3 months. Now, are you going to turn your client away and tell them to come back in 7 months and leave that dream home that you wanted? Or are you going to be able to buy it now? And I think brokers that use TML and understand how we work probably have a bit more of an understanding as to how they can come to a more immediate resolution for their customer.
If it makes sense, if it's responsible lending for the customer, like I said, it doesn't necessarily, and that's what specialist lending is. It doesn't fit into a box.
Exactly.
We're not an automated computer says no decision maker. It's a human underwrite, human decision makers taking a pragmatic approach to underwriting. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, Anna.